Hello, I'm Bo from Sweden. Welcome to my journey being a newbie, making mistakes and searching for solutions. This video is about meeting with the digital model railroad world. We won't waste any time, so let's start. But first I want to announce a layout adjustment. In the last episode, N3, I presented my ground layer. It looks like this. I had thought about this area. It has S-curves, something I should avoid. I'm not sure how well this will work. I did try different solutions using the K2 unit track number 6 of turnout since that was recommended. But it was fitting poorly in my small layout, ending up with those S-curves. Then Jared in the US saw my layout and suggested an easy solution. Use K2 unit track turnout number 4 instead. He never had a problem using unit track 4 turnouts in his yards, so I made an adjustment. Now the yard looked much better, and there is only a tiny S-curve left. Thanks, Jared. I did a lot of testing of the layout before, but not on the yards because it wasn't connected to the DCC feeders. I still have some thoughts about this area, but I will test and see how well it will work. It will only have smaller locomotives and cars on this part. The curve is not allowing any bigger trains to enter this industrial area and tracks. The DCC test module I presented in W2, A Board is Born, also got an update, using the leftover turnouts from the ground layer. And I will work with DCC automation on the test module, so this layer is actually much better. Well, now it's time to get digital. I had a basic understanding for DCC and DCC-EX. And after 45 years in the IT business, working with networks, protocols, I thought that this won't be any problem. Gosh, I was so wrong. Every YouTube video I watched, there was new term and abbreviations. Poorly explained or never explained at all. I was searching for videos that could give me an overview and a structure. I couldn't find any. I made my own overview. First organized the products, terms and abbreviation in group categories. The first category was DCC systems. Systems that can handle throttles, have a command station and a booster, either in a combined product or in separate products. The second category was accessory systems, products that handle everything that is not on the rail, like lights, turnouts, animation and so on. The communication networks handle physical and logical communication between the DCC command station and the accessories. The last category was control software, programs that can handle automation and other layout control. I'm not including basic DCC control. Every DCC system have that feature, and some also have some limited automation feature, but not like the system I'm putting in this category. Here's a list over the systems that I either heard of in videos or read about in different articles. The list is not an attempt to make any complete or analytic overview over the DCC systems that is on the market. It was just made for me to get things organized and categorized. The system that is marked in bold text is the system that I came across mostly looking at different videos on YouTube. All the DCC systems also have support for DCC accessories, mostly wired solutions. I'm not repeating all the brands here in this list. Instead, I'm looking into accessory systems that is not a DCC system. For example, Arcomora Arduino controlled model railway is based on the Arduino and is both soft and a hardware solution. Merge C-Bus is available for its members, and anyone can become a member for about $40 a year. LCC is an MRA standard based on the 2-wire CAN bus, plus 2 more wires for power. NowRail is the C++ software for the ESP32 microcontroller, using ESP Now over Wi-Fi. VLCB is an evolution of the Merge C-Bus, and WICS is an add-on to NowRail, adding hardware, boards and easy-to-use functionality. No code is required. Here is my list of communication networks. The networks in bold is the network that I either knew from my time in the IT industry or saw or heard about on YouTube. Many of the wired networks is based on the CAN bus or some variant of the CAN bus. I didn't come across many different control systems on YouTube. GMRI, Rockrail and Train Controller was mentioned the most. All except Train Controller can run on multiple platforms like Windows, Mac, Linux and a Raspberry Pi. Here is my overview over terms and abbreviations that was used in different YouTube videos I've been watching. Some was in some way explained, but many times it was just words. The most surprising term, dead rail, meaning that DCC communication is wireless by Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, and the power comes from batteries, sometimes charged from the track. Okay, let's move on and look at the digital conclusions and choices I made. My choice, after looking into and compared some of the system that is mentioned in this presentation, are as follows. My DCC system is DCC-EX. It's a very competent DCC system, continued developed and open source. Together with Arduino Mega and DCC-EX 8874 motor shield, 8266 Wi-Fi shield, I have a 2.5 amp DCC system that will cover all my needs and more. The DCC-EX CSP1 is an ESP32 based all-in-one ready-to-run command station. I will use that for my test programming module. As a throttle, I'm using the new throttle card version 3 on my iPad. To control my accessory, I will use NowRail together with WICS Boards. Wireless, short cable, easy to install on the layout. I do have accessories that is connected all the way with wires and cables. All those will be connected to Arcomora DCC decoders that is built on an Arduino and a software that is menu-based. No coding is needed. As a communication network, I will use the standard Wi-Fi 2.4 GHz. It's a well and working stable solution. GMRI running on the Raspberry Pi 5 is going to be my automation software. It's continued developed and open source. GMRI is working well together with both DCC-EX and NowRail. I will also connect a touchscreen working as my mimic panel, where I can see train, signals, turners and more, and with a finger on the screen control the accessories. The Raspberry Pi will be controlled from my PC using the remote control software called VNC. I made a big drawer where all the electronics can be installed in detachable modules. Made it easy to access, modify and troubleshoot if necessary. The cable connections from the drawer to the layout will be done by 40-pin flat ribbon cables. I'm going to connect the products as follows. The DCC-EX command station and booster will have a 15-volt power. Connecting the outgoing DCC wires by oxygen-free copper cable to the track feeders. The WICS Now-Rail gateway board is running on 5 volts and connected to the DCC wires. I also have a sensor data wire sending back information to the command station. The Raspberry Pi 5 running GMRI need 5 volt. Arcomora DCC decoder for turnouts needs 7 to 12 volt. I will most likely use 9 volt to avoid unnecessary heat. The second Arcomora is handling the train signals. Both is connected to DCC wires. The command station, WICS and Raspberry Pi all have Wi-Fi connections. The command station also have a flat wire from the IR sensors. And the two Arcomora have their flat wire connections to the layout to handle the turnouts and the train signals. A 12.3 touch screen will be connected through HDMI and USB to the Raspberry Pi 5, working as a mimic panel. That completes my choice of digital products and how they are connected to each other. In upcoming videos, I will show the connections on the layout and also make a demonstration of the functionality. When I start with electric on my top layer, it will be mostly wireless. Only DCC wires for the track and 12 volt power. Give me 4 wires in total. The accessories had wires, but by mounting the WICS boards under the module that carrying house or landscape, the wires will be very short. I could also mount boards inside a tunnel or sometimes even inside a building. The prototypes and drawings for the WICS boards is so far very promising. Together with all the functions in Now-Rail that is already used on many layouts, the future for me is wireless. You can follow the WICS project and the development of boards for the layout in my WICS series.
That's all for this video. If you are interested, there are and will be more videos divided in 3 series and playlists. In the DCC Electronics series, you get a nice overview of the technology and new solutions. In the Newbies Journey series, you can follow my journey or our journey into the model railroad world, making mistakes and searching for solutions. In the WICS Wireless Control System series, you can learn about this add-on in the Now-Rail system, making it user-friendly, simplify use and installation. And if you subscribe, you will have a notification when the videos are released. Also, you will be supporting the channel. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. We look forward to sharing our next video with you. Until next time, take care and happy railroading.